Hello everyone, welcome to the first official video for Raya's Pony Boutique YouTube channel. So excited! It is a business that I have come up with. I do rain rod treatments, pony hairdo, grooming, and a bunch of other things for the people in my community. But I am in my tack room right now at the bar that I work out. I've been working here for about a year. Actually, it is coming to a year starting next week. Next week will be my year here. I have learned so much. I have shadowed a vet. I have helped run a clinic. I have been doing a bunch that most new horse riders are not able to do, and I thank my boss so much for every opportunity that she's given me. But today, I am showing you my tack spot and showing you what I use on my personal horse when it gets here. But I have used it on several of my clients' horses, and I have used it on a horse that I used to proudly lease. His name was Hollywood. He is super sweet. He's still at the barn, so I still work with him, but not as much as I did. Hollywood is going to a show soon, but that's exciting. But we are not here to talk about Hollywood. We are here to talk about my tack. And I'm going to tell you what everything's used for, why I use it, and how I learned about it, and all that jazz. So let me go show you. So first off, we're going to start off in my little hook, and we will work our way down, because I kind of don't want to start at the bottom. So first off, I share this little tack spot in the tack room. All boarders get a tack spot when they start leasing or boarding here. I got a tack spot not because I was leasing. I was sharing a tack spot with my owner that I was leasing with, but I got my own tack spot because my horse is coming. They are saving a spot for my horse to get here. I'm super excited. I was told to get my tack spot and start filling it up so no one else takes it. So I have been filling it with things that I know that work, that my great-granddad has been using since he's been doing rodeo, my cousin has been doing, my great-aunt Dawn has been using, and everyone around the barn has been using. So I know this stuff works. I may be new to the horse world, and I'm still learning a ton. There's never something you can't learn in horses, but I just wanted to show you guys what I use. Sorry, a horse slobbered all over me, but here is the helmet. This is the most basic thing you need when you start riding. Actually, it is the only thing you need when you start riding as a premature beginner. So this was the first piece of anything that I bought for my tack spot when I first started riding a year ago. So I got this at Tack Shack for $65, but the price has gone up, warning. But you want to put it on. Here, I'll show you. You basically just put it on like this, like a normal bicycle helmet. You want your hair up normally when you're riding if you can't deal with heat. But it just clips. You want to fit a fist in underneath your jaw. And whenever you move it, you want your eyebrows to move with it. It has to be super tight. But sorry, my hair is a mess. I have already been riding today and I've been doing some work with some client horses. So. Okay, so I'm going to show you now the stuff that a horse needs on the face and what I also use to help train and what you need on your saddle. Starting off with something that you need on your saddle whenever you ride is stirrups. Now these I have a project with that I will tell you about. I am going to be taking this off, just like so. Comes off, snap it back in, snap it back in. Yep, it snapped, okay. But you snap it back in, you take off this part, and you can color them. So that's what I'm going to be doing with this. I'm going to be coloring it lavender to fit my stuff. But I have this is a wide stirrup I have an injury on my calf, so this really helps me. This was about $300 a pair, even though they're plastic. I like plastic better because it doesn't rust. I hate the look of rust. And yeah, they're lightweight. These two are lightweight. Metal ones are not lightweight. Do I have a pair of straps I can snatch real quick to show you? No, I do not. Okay. Well, someday I will show you the difference between these and a normal stirrup. I have them at the barn, just not in here. But these are what I use. I'm just rambling now, so I'm gonna move on. Next, what I have in here is probably the most important, and it was my second thing that I bought, is a lunge line. I always tell new people at the barn, if you cannot handle your horse on the ground, you probably cannot handle them in the saddle, but that every horse is different, right? So this is a lunge line. You attach it to the horse's halter, which I will show you in a minute how to do, with a lead rope that is not 25 feet long. This is the price for it. It was $17.95 at Country Lane. I love that store. I'm always there for some reason. Okay. Next, what I will show you, not those, that is hard. Okay, I told you I would tell you how to attach lunge lines, so I'm going to show you. But first, I'm going to show you what you need to attach it to. And what you need to attach it to is a halter. This is what a horse wears day to day to basically be transported around. We use them. We don't have our horses wear them all day because they don't need to. We just put them on them to come in for feeding. But basically, you put this part. It usually comes unclipped. You put this headpiece around the ears, and then you would take the clip that is on their right side and clip it to this piece right here. I'm going to take it off to do that because I'm not a horse. I don't want to get stuck in it. But it should look like this when it is done. This size is a cob size, one of the bigger sizes. And then I have my lead rope, which I'm going to pretend is a lunge line, which I do have rainbow, because every horse has a different lead rope, so we can identify them, and so we make sure we don't put the wrong lead rope on them, because the owners want us to use their lead ropes that they provide. So, and this is only a few feet long. This isn't as long as the lead rope. But you would just put it there, like so. You would just clip the hook there, and therefore the horse will go anywhere that you pull it to, if it's a good trained horse. If it knows it's not stronger than you, even though they are. Essential thing whenever you're going to a clinic or you're doing Western work is a rope halter. I use this rope halter whenever we went and did some work with the horses in a clinic. When I did the clinic work, like I told you, this is a rope halter. Can I hold it up correctly? No. Actually, maybe I can. If I drop this part. Oops. 2 around the head. And then the nose goes there. It's a little harder to hold up and show because it's oddly shaped, but this is the lead rope that is extra long, and it has a wonderful whip at the end, which it will hurt if you hit someone with, so do not do that. But this is how long it is. It is already attached to my halter, which I do not want to unattach. But yeah, there's that. it's kind of bad. Okay. That's a lot of rope. Next is a show halter. It's just a fancier version of the halter, that's all. It just looks nicer, that's it. This one is from the Royal Equine brand, Equine Royal brand. I love this brand. It is so cute and so durable. There's another lady that uses it at my barn that has the blue version of their stuff that is, she's been using it for about 10 years and it's still not falling apart on her, which go girl go. I do, at our barn, we do require that there's a breakaway of some kind. I'm going to be putting mine here. I don't like putting it here because it just takes away the extra pad that they added on. Next is the bridle. I have done so much work with this bridle to make it look good. I've cleaned it for this purpose, but this right now is functioning as a bitless bridle, but it will be a bit bridle. I just need a bit and the bit pieces back on. I replaced the brow band to have rhinestones, just like the saddle pad, to match. And here are the reins. Every beginner should have this pair of rein if they like it the most. I like these because they're made of rubber and leather. But the reason why I like these, here is the middle part where you can detach them so you can do some western work. But I like these particularly because they have little bumps along the whole rein to basically as a measurement system so you know where you're holding. Next, also from the Equine Royal brand, I have a bonnet. Y'all are gonna laugh at me if I show it the way I was gonna show it, but the horse's ears go in here, and it sits on their head. It is super stretchy, it's lightweight, it's a really thin material, so the horses don't sweat that bad underneath it. That's what it looks like on the inside. It is washer safe, it does go in there, just you want to hang dry these. But there. Great demonstration. Now the difference between the two different saddle pads. One is for all year round, one is just for summer, which I don't know why it has snowflakes on it if it's for summer. But here is the all year round one from Equine Royal, Royal Equine, whatever way you want to say it, I don't care. But this is the Equine Royal brand. It is padded very heavily in the middle. It has fluff on the inside. Towards the spine, there's a little stain right there because I've used it so much. But here it is in all of its glory. Its keepers are not your average keepers. It is like this one. Sorry, it's so big I can't. Okay, there you go. These are its keepers on this. You basically put your girth through this, and it will keep your saddle on for you and right side up. But I love this brand. It is super cute. It has a wonderful, not on that side. On this side, it has the emblem with rhinestones. Next, this is a summertime saddle pad. It is blue. It's not as thick. It is actually really lightweight, and it has barely any padding to it. It's a cheaper one that I've gotten for only $6 at Good Apple. They have both the keepers I really like, and they have the keepers for the girth. So this one is not going to go anywhere if you put both in, which you don't need to, but I just put my things through here and the keepers. So, but this saddle pad has little snowflakes on the edge of it, which I will probably use in winter and just add some fluff on the inside for it to be warm and fuzzy. But yeah, that's why. That's that. Okay, so over here, show you a grooming kit. So the grooming kit is what every person needs before they start riding, because it's a necessity to do. You need a grooming horse. I groom my horses every day, but you don't need to. I groom mine daily because I like to, that is one of my favorite things to do. One of my favorite things to do in the horse world is groom. So I groom my horse daily to keep up with upkeep and check for rain rot and any other thing that is needed. So let me show you what you need in your grooming kit and how much everything costs, because that is what everyone wants to know in the horse world, because this is probably the most expensive hobby you can get into in the ag community. The most expensive. So first off, you have your curry comb. Let me show you what they look like. There's 3 different types of curry comb. You have this one, which is my best friend. She's let me borrow this for this episode. Which, this is what this curry comb looks like. And then here's my curry combs. This one I use for baths. You stick your hand in the middle and you do in a circular motion. This side is a regular curry comb and this side is a one that you use for extra sides. But both of mine are glitter purple in 2 different shades. This one I like the most for everyday grooming because it's so comfortable to hold. It's so easy to use. My horse loved it. But they do wear out. I am missing a few bristles, but I've had this one for the full year, so super handy to use. So that is a curry comb. And a curry comb is usually at Country Lane $5 a piece. Each of these brushes at Country Lane, except the face brush and the combs, were at Country Lane for only $5, and the other stuff possibly only $3. So I will show you which ones were which, and I will tell you each price. But this one was a little bit more expensive, with coming at $5.99, and this one was $4.99. This is the second brush you will use in your grooming career. This is called a dandy brush, and it is a really stiff brush. It is after you use the curry comb that is in a circular motion. This one is in a small stroke motion, and you would do this everywhere except the legs and the face, so main body only. And the curry comb will be everywhere except the face and the legs. This one you can go everywhere except the face. Yay! It is way softer. And you do small strokes again, but this one you can go quicker and pace because it's kind of the last brush you use. But that's what this is for. I don't know the exact name of it. I think it's Freestyle Brush. I'm not sure. You'll have to double check me. This is only $5.04 at Country Lane. Everything I bought here is at Country Lane. And I live by Country Lane. That's where I buy all my stuff. Very affordable, and if you shop there a lot, you can get good with the owners, which is a family-owned business. And I just love them. They're a small-owned business. They are really affordable. They're cheaper than Amazon, which I love. They're cheaper than anywhere else I can go. That's where I got my lead rope from, which was $20.78. But this is this face brush. It is a smaller brush. I have a new one coming because this one's old. It's been through several owners, but it's super duper soft to the touch. This one you only do on the face for the horses. Don't worry, all these brushes are clean. I've sanitized them like 5 million times. But you only do it on the face. And if you want to, get a second one to do on the hooves, but never drop this one on the ground and then do the face. Next, which that one was only $2 at Country Lane, which I love, including tax. It was only $2. So this one is used to get stuck hair off. I got one for my dogs, I got one for my business, and I got one for my horse. This one comes in purple. They have black, purple, blue, red. I got purple because that is my color of my tack and everything. And yeah, you basically go in a small streaks everywhere except the face and the legs, once again, and the hair mane. Do not do that, it will rip your hair mane out. But yeah, that was only $6.48. This I've gotten at Tack Shack. Was a trip to Tack Shack while I was supplying my business. I got one for my dog and myself. It is a detangler brush. It is in the color rainbow, bristles, and a black to give it that pop of color. But it is super comfortable to hold. It works like a charm when you use a detangler. Next is a comb. I have two combs. I have a plastic and a metal one. This one has a cute heart, a horse on it coming out of a horseshoe, which I got for Christmas, which was only $2.48 at Country Lane. I went back and looked for y'all. This one was at Country Lane as well, only $1.02 in cents, 02. This I use for baths. It's really good for just combing through it, through the mane, the tail, whatever you want to do with it. And it is very good during baths. I don't use this one during baths because I hate the look of rust. So it doesn't rust, I use it dry. But next you will need, if you are into grooming or anything, is scissors. I have two different types of scissors. I have regular school scissors. These actually came from school. A pair that I bought for school but now are in my tack that I've sharpened. And yeah, it's for cutting horsehair, which I will probably use it for school again. But I will sanitize it before bringing it back to my horse. So these are stainless steel, finest quality, made in Taiwan. They are scissors to cut hair with. You will take a comb, let me demonstrate. Take a comb, grab the horse's hair, don't worry, this is sanitized, and then you would cut it. I'm not going to cut my hair because I just got a haircut. But you would cut it and it would do layers for you and help blend any harsh cuts. This has saved me several times on clients' horsehair. Well, if I've cut in a harsh cut and it don't look great, I just take these and just blend it in. No one knows. It looks great. Next thing you will need in your classic grooming, if you are wanting to go to shows or anything, is some hair ties. These are especially horse hair ties, so they're extra strong rubber. But they are about this size, around enough to fit your thing. They are extra quality. They don't break, they don't get lost in the field. I love them. I got the color gray, but they have all different color sizes. I got gray so it doesn't pop in my horse's hair while I'm doing some horse shows or anything. Next, what you will need, and this is the last thing in the grooming side, and then we have the bath side, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things left in the grooming kit. Next, this is a sweat scraper. This was only $3 at Country Lane. Once again, people call it a squeegee. I call it a sweat scraper. Basically, you take it on the squeegee side, you press down on the horse's coat, and it will remove any sweat, water, soap left over from your bath or just after the ride. Next, these are I kind of suggest getting these if you have a gelding or a stallion or anything that you have to clean a sheath. These are really handy when cleaning sheath. They still smell like Dawn. They hold Dawn very well. They hold any soap very well. They have little pieces on them that you rub your hands together. They fit. You go on your hand like so. Let me just put it down. You just do this with your hand, and then you rub on the horse's sheath or girl bits or whatever. But this has become really handy when one of my clients had a sheath infection. Don't worry, these have been cleaned since then. But the sheath infection, this was the best thing for it. It got all the nooks and crannies. I love those things, especially when doing clients things. I got the purple one for my set, and then I got a blue pair for my business. Next, this is going to run quick because it's just some products. This is Banix. I use it for rain rot. It is very good on goats, cats, dogs, and of course horses. And you could probably use it on cows too. It helps infections, rain rot, and thrush and fungus. Next, another thing up that alley is some betadine. It is surgical scrub. It is closed. I can't show you the color right now. It's like a deep red, actually. Let me do that so I can show you the color. Perfect. That is the color. It's like a copper color. Here's how it looks out of the bottle. It does stain. Anything it touches stains. Do be careful when you're using this though, because when you do use it, you need to be aware of it is going to remove hair. It does remove hair very well, but it also removes any infection or anything. Mainly, vets use this, but I use it all the time for rain rot. Super helpful. Again, there's color. Do be careful though, do not apply this to the full body if the full body does not rain rot, because it does remove hair very fast. Next I have some human shampoo. Human shampoo and conditioner is very healthy for horses. I got a yellow color. This one is the scent in honey, and it is hair all care nourishing conditioner, and it helps with breakage. I use Dove for my horse conditioners because it's cheap and it works really well on them. Next I have some mane and tail shampoo for horses. It does work on humans. I use it for my curly hair, and that's how it looks awesome every day. But it is for shiny and manageable hair. It is white in color, has a shine to it, and it smells like baby shampoo, which you can find at Country Lane as well. Or hold on, let me see if the price is on it. $20.48. And the Banix is $25. The betadine doesn't still have its price tag on it, but you cannot find this at Country Lane, I don't think. But this costed me about $38 per bottle. I have 2. Next is Dawn soap that you can find at Publix. This is where I got it, Publix. So cheap. I love Dawn. Everyone at the barn uses Dawn. We use basically just 50% scrubbing. The Dawn Ultra is what we use at the barn. We clean our tack with it. I clean everything with it. It smells awesome. Clean the horses with it. Everything gets cleaned with Dawn here. Even saddles. Which is bad for them, but that's what we do. Lastly, very, very itsy bitsy last thing is a hoof pick. Very key thing to grooming, so you can clean your horse's thing. I do not suggest getting a plastic one at the plastic thing because it gets dull very quickly. I've had to sharpen this several times within the year. So do be careful what hoof pick you get. Just be warned. Alright, very lastly, I'm going to show you the stuff in my drawers, and then we are done. Welcome to the floor with me. I have a drawer that is labeled, that is going to be relabeled. Oh, hi can see my reflection. Hey. But it's a 3-level thing. Labeled extra, treatment, supplement. Supplements will be changed to extra treatments. But let's go through and show you what you need as a worker / rider. Let me just go up so I can see in it because I'm short. We have a lamb showing hat that I got last year at the FFA banquet from my art teacher. Love her to death. Thank you, Miss Shannon. Next, we have female supplies for all me and my female workers. They can easily come in and grab one if they need. Next, we have tape, Sharpie for basic things. Then we have gloves, extra pair of bag, chaps to go on your legs so you don't get pinched by the saddle, hair accessories for horses for Christmas time because we do a Christmas decorating party thing for the kids where they do ponyback rides on reindeer, and I use the Santa headband and my horses always use the reindeer one. Next is the treatment bin, which is probably my most full bin. We have a wonderful fly mask, and think of a fly mask as sunglasses. There you go. We have heavy duty sponges that are super soft. Durasol, which help your horse's hose be stronger. Rainmaker, kind of like lotion for horses. IBH salve, that's what it's good for on here. Vet wrap, because always need it. Repel X, and I also usually have diapers in here to wrap a horse's foot in case needed. We put the medicine in the diaper and then we wrap the diaper around the foot. Not snack box, I promise. It is just extra pieces for my bridle. Just lately we've been having some tack thieves. When I mean tack thieves, I mostly mean just treat thieves. They come in here and steal treats. So I've been keeping this in a snack box in case someone wants to try to steal my extra pieces to this. Oh my gosh, I will never get this shut with one hand. That's fine, whatever. Next and last I have in here is MTG. Love this stuff. Here's what it looks like. On the bottom, it's kind of gross. You shake it before you use. I got this at Good Apple. Original MTG Plus, and it helps with all those things if you want to pause. More Banix to be caught up. Some shine for my own horse. Conditioner, leave-in conditioner for a horse. Yes, my horse is a beauty queen or beauty king. Next, we have these treats. Love them to bits. These things are super healthy for horses. They're also really good for hiding pills. And yeah, here, let me show you what one looks like. 1 second. Okay, here is what one of these muffins look like. They're super soft, easy to hide pills in, just like it says. I have hidden pills in them, so my horse eats it. Hollywood loves these. He loves his beep boat muffins. Yeah, that's what these look like. They don't look the best to us, but with Hollywood, he loves them. I will even show you if he is at the fence. If not, I'll just hold it in my pocket until feed, because I do love to feed him these. So I'm going to keep this out for Hollywood. And it is a resealable bag that you just snap it shut like this. Super easy to come in, grab, and go. Just sits there. Next thing is what you need to get your horse every time you get one is, and this is how it was at Country Lane, $7.95. Super affordable. Just some extra fly spray bottles from Walmart, the Great Value brand. Got these for $1 a piece. Wrote my name on the bottom, so if it gets lost, I can find it. These are really good for in case you need to put fly spray in them, which is what I will be using them for, or oils for hair growth or anything. I love these bottles. They have some range on them too. They get a really nice range. You can adjust the range if you want. You can turn the spray off. You can turn it on again. Yeah. Pew pew, pew pew. But yeah, that is it. So let's go see if Hollywood wants a muffin to end the video. Okay, here's Mr. Hollywood. Come here, buddy. Hi. How are you? My sweet. Good boy. So this is Hollywood. I helped him with his rain rot. He was my lease. So this is Hollywood. He's been my reindeer last year. He does tricks like kisses, he bows and all that. So Hollywood, we will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching.